Hello and welcome to episode 50.
50. Oh, it's a big 50.
Dicks out for Unqualified Game Chat. Let's go.
This is a milestone.
This is one of the greatest days of my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the greatest days of my life.
This is like my peak.
I've been dreaming about this day for what seems to be since a year now.
Week one, I was like, one day we'll hit 50.
You know, I've never been a part of a podcast this consistent, this fun. There's always been podcasts I've been on in the past where we would record an episode and I thought to myself, I don't want to put this up. This is not, there's nothing entertaining about this episode.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a little embarrassing. I say to myself, I put it up and or I just say that I'll just say that the audio is messed up. Like
it's corrupted. I can't upload it.
I will go as far as that.
That's classic.
That's classic Azario. Classic Azario. But never have I ever thought that about one episode of Unqualified Game Chat. You know why, my dear Spencer?
Because we're dang bros.
Well, but I say our podcasts have longevity. They have life. Yeah. You can go back and listen to episode 3 and feel like it's today. You know,
it's true.
There's no real time frame about this. We're not totally talking about topical things, and even if they are topical, our takes on them are far better than anywhere else.
Oh yeah, anyone else's. Yeah, we're the most objective because we're always right.
I'm Azario Lopez. Your Spencer Legacy. And it's been a great day. We have a lot to talk about today.
We do.
We have the Nintendo Direct, and that's probably all we'll talk about actually, because a lot happened. Yeah. Before we get into that, we're just rolling through. We're just rolling through right here. But so before we get into that, I just want to say that this podcast is recorded every week. Posted on Thursdays to podcast services, iTunes, YouTube's, the Hearts, the Spotify's. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. I have fun coming here.
I have a great time. I love hanging out.
It's mostly fun too because people in the comment section, all you guys that actually listen and comment, it makes things rewarding.
I check every few hours the day it comes out just to see what people are saying. So, it's a good time.
We never see you in the comments though.
I occasionally reply. I
mean, I'm there.
I don't have access to the Noisy Pixel YouTube.
But you have a YouTube. Yeah, Spencer, there's no excuses.
I reply sometimes.
Spencer, there's no excuses.
I reply sometimes. If people mention me, look, one of you guys say, Spencer, prove it. And I'll reply to you with something cool.
You're going to give him some Shenmue. You're going to give him some Shenmue. Did you knows? What the fuck?
Yeah. The Dreamcast is the best game ever made.
Oh, fuck. Let's go. So Nintendo Direct happened. February 9th, 2022. 40 minutes of intense orgasmic announcements.
I just want to point out, because Azario called me lazy for not covering it, that I watched it on a train ride home from school with wavering data coverage with headphones in silence, because I'm not committed to
Well, I'm already jealous that you actually got to watch it, because I had to keep pausing and starting it again because I was covering the news for our dear readers.
Well, while you were doing that, I was focusing on being sure to be prepared for this podcast for our dear viewers so that I would be fully informed, even though I had such a dang long day. I've been up since 5:30 a.m. And you know what? My first thought was, what about Justin Anime? What's
he gonna think if I come to this podcast with no information, with nothing to offer?
Oh, he'll leave. What about Sab and Fire? Huh?
What about Sab and Fire?
That's all I think of. That's all I think of is you guys.
I will say that the website crashed today. We had almost around 1,000 to 1,500.
Humble brag.
Well, humble brag. I remember. Well, I think it is a humble brag, honestly, and I get a little annoyed when other sites do it. They're like, "You brought the site down," and it's like, yeah, that happened to us.
Oh, you're starting beef. You're starting beef again after the Sifu review. You're going to start more beef this week.
Who told you about that?
I looked at your review and then I went to the comments.
You know what? I had to fucking record that at like 1 a.m. People need to shut up.
Did you like my French accent in the marshmallow review?
Yeah.
The French Canadian little.
Someone commented on your French accent.
Did they?
Yeah, someone said something about that was the best French that they've seen, and I was like, he's Canadian.
Yeah, it better be. I studied it for like 8 years.
It was pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. Your French is far better than my pronunciation of any words. Maybe I have like slight, like, what is it when the words
dyslexia?
Dyslexic. Just a little.
In Fisu, oh shit!
I said Sci-fu, I think.
If you go back on this podcast, you probably hear you saying Sci-fu and me saying Sifu. So maybe I should have warned you, but I didn't think about it.
Oh yeah, well, no one warned me, so it's no one's fault but my own, really.
True. I just saw you making sassy comments. And I was like, Azario, did you learn nothing from Twitter? Yeah, that should be my job at the internship is doing all the comments.
Dude, I got pretty into it too.
You did get pretty into it.
I'll tell you, the attitudes between Twitter and YouTube are totally different worlds. Yeah. I could not get away with the stuff that I say on our YouTube.
Oh, absolutely.
On Twitter, we'd get roasted.
Mm-hmm.
You get roasted. If someone says something nice, you can better believe that that's Mark. If someone says something mean or just like a little shade, it's probably me. And it's typically me after either I wake up from a nap or right when I wake up. And so there might be some like typos in it and stuff. And
don't worry, guys. When I'm interning, I'm gonna be the nice commenter. I'm gonna say, "Oh, you're totally right. We didn't mean to pronounce it that way. I appreciate you pointing that out. We'll try to be better in the future."
Just like, suck it.
You know, I was like, "You're fucking stupid."
I don't say that.
What it's called.
I don't say that. I did not say you're fucking stupid, bitch. Just on the record, I didn't call anyone a stupid bitch. Let's get to the direct.
Yeah,
let's stop. We're going to go over the notable announcements. Mm-hmm. We have Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. New trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It has multiplayer. It has co-op and online. It has voice acting, and it has a fast forward option for better to get you back into the strategic elements, I guess. Anyway, it's coming April 8th, 2022.
I'm excited.
Just around the corner, a stone's throw away.
A lot of good tactics games at this direct.
I'll tell you, man. Advance Wars is one of those games where I can talk your ear off about it. And people definitely, it's one of those games that people definitely pretend to like and they've never played it.
Oh, I can't wait for Advance Wars. Oh man. I can't wait to finally re-experience my childhood.
I remember that was like my first Game Boy Advance game, I believe.
I played a ROM with it.
Maybe it was Golden Sun. Was Golden Sun on Game Boy Advance?
Yeah.
I remember maybe it was Golden Sun or Advance Wars. It was one of those. Yeah. And the purple Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
To be specific. But yeah, it's a good one. And I'm excited about this
remake. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there going to be a physical release?
I don't think they've said one way or the other. I assume it will be.
Yeah. They're not going to spare any. They're going to spare no expense.
Spare no expense
on Advance Wars. Omega Force and Koei Tecmo came out with an announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes.
I feel like the only person on Twitter is excited about that. I was like, I like Fire Emblem Three Houses. I like Musou games. So it's just a win for me.
There's just like this issue with Musou games on Switch. That's the problem.
That's
the problem. It's we want so badly as Warriors fans to experience the next generation of Musu games, and I think the Switch definitely holds that back in many ways, graphically and just because I mean Fire Emblem Warriors, not Fire Emblem, Zelda Warriors or
Zelda Hyrule
Warriors. Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
Good game. Pretty game. Bad frame rate. Bad optimization.
Since I know we're not going to talk about it while we're on the topic of frame rate, did you see the baseball game? Like the video they were showing had a bad frame rate?
Yeah.
That was rough.
That wasn't your internet connection. That was like
I was like, there's no way because everything else looks smooth.
Yeah.
That's rough. But I'm excited for Fire Emblem Three Hopes. And
I will say that if they put the narrative team behind Three Houses onto Three Hopes, I think we'll get a really good Fire Emblem story.
Yeah, I'd love that.
The thing about Fire Emblem Three Houses is that you do have that layer of strategy, so you have to be a fan of tactical RPGs. Fire Emblem with the Warriors game, anybody can really play. You can set it to easy and blast your way through thousands of enemies by spamming the same button and then get right back into the story. So anybody, might be
the most accessible Fire Emblem story.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. And it seems like they have voice acting on all the characters. They have cool like interactions. So this game is coming out June 24th, 2022. So few months away, but we'll get there.
Yeah,
we'll get there. A really cool announcement. Actually, maybe not. Chrono Cross: The Radical Dreamers Edition coming to PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
I'm really excited for this because I can't tell you the amount of times I've re-downloaded Chrono Cross on my Vita and been like, this time I'm going to play it. And then I get distracted by a review game and I don't play it. But now I can just play it for review. So I can finally play Chrono Cross and I can play it in this nice looking extra content form.
The game sucks.
Chrono Cross sucks?
Chrono Cross, terrible game.
Some people love. You know what? I know people either hate
one person.
People either love it or hate it. That's the
problem is that Chrono Cross had so much weighing on it from Chrono Trigger because everyone arguably loves Chrono Trigger. Again, one of those games that people say they love, and we're gonna get through a few of these, but people say they love a game, but it's not that good. Trust me. Chrono Trigger
holds up pretty well.
Chrono Trigger is that good. And that's the problem, is that you have Chrono Cross, this not so good game, because the story definitely fucks up. And I think that has to do with them being so ambitious with like 1,000
40 fucking characters.
It's like 1,000 fucking characters in this fucking game. And you don't feel attached to any of them. The great thing that Chrono Trigger has going for it is that you love those characters so much. And you have like people, they're like characters that you want to tattoo on yourself. So I think this game just got caught in the ambition of the PlayStation, like how far can we push a JRPG on the PlayStation? Let's use everything we got, So this version will come with the text adventure Radical Dreamers that was never released in the West.
Wasn't it on like Teleview or something? Yeah,
it's just a straightforward text adventure that I think tells the story right before leading up or something.
So it's canon?
Yeah, it is canon. It is canon. And you're able to switch between graphics.
Yeah, that's cool.
But you have
turn
to
off enemy encounters. That's always big in old
There's
games.
auto battle. Yeah. People like auto battle.
It seems like pretty much all the features from like the Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9 things. So that's neat.
It's cool.
Nice.
It's cool. And they redid all the assets with new illustrations and new arranged music. I think they just refined the orchestra. I don't think he redid the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I think they just refined it. And that's okay. It's a good game. It's a good game. It just sucks that it killed this. It just sucks that Chrono Cross killed the series.
Well, this is the chance through sales to show people.
Maybe we'll get Chrono Break finally. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who fucking knows?
Might get scale bound, so anything's possible.
Shut the fuck up. Don't Don't freak me out that way. Stop it.
Didn't you see that news this week?
No.
Where Kamiya said that he like begged Jim Ryan. Oh no, not Jim Ryan. He begged Phil Spencer to like resume Scalebound, and someone else on the team was like, I'd be open to resume Scalebound. I'm not saying it's happening, but I saw people saying, I don't know. So, okay. I mean, if that can happen.
Game looks good.
Chrono Break. Yeah, I'm excited to play Chrono Cross because I like weird, ambitious stuff here and there. I like to try that once in a while.
I think it is a very ambitious game. And whatever. Chrono Cross coming to a console near you next month, April 7th.
What?
April 7th, 2020. No. April 7th. The game is coming out. Chrono Cross.
Yeah, that's not next month. Next month is March, silly.
Oh, I forgot about March.
Stupid. That lousy Smarch weather.
Stupid Smarch.
Lousy Smarch weather. We were on the same page again.
The Simpsons episode.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 months. Whatever, we can wait. Bandai Namco announced that SD Gundam Battle Alliance will be coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X, and PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Neat. I like that.
Later in 2022. If you don't know, the SD Gundam series is it's really formed. It's like a cute chibi thing, but I like the game because it's an action RPG, and I'm a huge Gundam Breaker fan.
Yeah,
and this series, I think the last time I might have played the series was on Vita or PS2.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's a pretty long lasting series, and I mean, hey, I'm glad that Bandai is finally supporting these weird ass games, and I think it comes down into licensing issues. A lot of these animes have weird licensing in Japan, and they can never just come west, especially the music and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So this game allows for online co-op throughout the campaign, so you can bring a friend with you, and you have a team of 3 Gundam that you choose, and it goes from like Mobile Suit Gundam all the way to Iron Blooded Orphans, I believe.
That's pretty nice.
And you can choose. I really like Iron Blooded Orphans.
Iron Blooded Orphans was really fun to watch. It was really good.
Wave your flag.
But what about the classic ending song that just goes, Orphans, not anymore. It's a good one.
Was it Barbados?
Yeah, Barbatos and Lupus Barbatos Rex or whatever.
Good. Yeah. Good Gundam. I just like the politics around it. But anyway, there's a trailer of that, and it's coming later this year, so very exciting.
It's exciting.
Something cray. Klonoa Fantasy Reverie. It comes with it's a compilation of Klonoa and Klonoa 2, which are like $400 PS1 games if you're trying to.
People love Klonoa.
Do they really? Or did fucking Metal Jesus Rocks tell people to love Klonoa, and the price is just skyrocketing?
I saw a forum post when I was like 12 that was like, Klonoa 2 made me cry. And I was like, that must have an incredible story. And I've never fact checked that, and I've never played it. But that, in my mind, I'm just like, Klonoa 2 must be the most moving game ever, because that guy on a forum said that it made him cry.
Yeah.
That's my whole story with Klonoa.
I had a demo disc of Klonoa, and it had like the first level up to the first boss growing up. And it's a fun game, but yeah, honestly.
Demo disc games? That was a different era.
Beautiful. Anyway, we kind of knew this was coming because I think Bandai Namco made a few trademark things. Anyway, Klonoa is fun. It's a fun platformer. I don't think anything's going to come of this. It's just, let me tell you something. COVID.
Isn't there a Wii one too?
Yeah, it is on Wii. COVID kind of hurt all these studios. So you're going to be seeing another probably year of remasters and re-releases, because it's just so cheap for them to do this instead of getting a full team together to work on something bigger. I don't mind it either. I mean, I was so glad to see Monster. Yeah, I was so glad to see Monster Rancher 1 and 2, and I was really glad to see Fatal Frame.
Where's that Battle Network collection, Capcom?
Come on, Capcom, get it together.
Come on.
Mario Strikers Battle League.
I don't care about damn sports. Oh, it's me, Mario. I'm an athlete. Who cares? Shut up, dude.
Mario,
get back into jumping and shit, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck? Put the soccer ball down, you asshole.
I can't because this soccer ball. Shut up, dude. No one fucking cares.
You know what I do care about? You want to know what I do care about? Front Mission 1.
I was going to ask you about this. If we didn't record early, I was going to message you and be like, should I be excited for this? Because I've never played Front Mission.
Front Mission is a game.
Front Mission up with Armored Core.
I thought it was an Armored Core. I was like, oh my God, it's Armored Core with the mech. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then it was like Front Mission. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But if it was Armored Core, I would have fucking cried. Front Mission, it's on PlayStation. I don't know if the first one was on PlayStation or it was on Super Nintendo. I think it was on I think it started on PlayStation though. It's a tactics RPG series that eventually became Left Alive.
Oof. I reviewed that. That was a bad game.
Terrible fucking game. Oh my God.
Game. That was a broken ass game. Good.
What were they thinking? The fuck were they thinking with that fucking game?
That game was my first impression of Front Mission.
That sucks.
Yeah.
There's a good Front Mission on DS.
Oh, that's neat. I can check that out.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Forever Entertainment, I think, is developing this remake. They did the recent remake of that Orca game, the dragon game, whatever. Panzer Dragoon. Yeah. They did that. So, but this is supposed to be a complete remake.
And the sequel.
Oh, the sequel is also coming. This is right now at this time. It is a Switch exclusive. I looked on the website. I looked in the press releases. It is a Switch exclusive for now.
Because as we've told you guys, press releases from Nintendo conferences, they don't say coming to all consoles. They don't do that.
No,
they say coming to Nintendo Switch. Then you have to Google it. Then you have to see if PlayStation said this is coming out. And then.
So maybe you can speak on this a little more because I know you fucking care more than I do. Earthbound 1 and 2 beginnings or something
Mother
like that?
1 and Mother 2, Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings.
They're available today.
Earthbound Beginnings was stuck on the Wii U. I just want to point out I bought it on that console and Earthbound on that console. So I'm excited. I think the best way to play Mother 1 is with the mod that has the experience ring because it's an NES RPG. So it's just really hard and like tough to go back to, but it's got good music. It's a fun little game. And Earthbound is, I love Earthbound, you know? So many things have copied it over the years that it's like going back to it after you've played all the games that copied it, you might be like, nothing's new here. But it established that. So I don't know. I'm excited. I did laugh really hard that it was like Mother 1, Mother 2. That's it. Yeah. I was like, that's funny. That's funny because I mean I've played Mother 3 a bunch of times on fucking emulators since I was like a teenager. I don't care anymore. I always hope that I don't care.
They cucked you.
If you expect it? Is that a cucking? If you expect someone to steal your wife, isn't it your fault?
Is that a cucking?
Is that a cucking? I don't expect Mother 3.
Earthbound Beginnings is Earthbound 2?
No, it's Mother 1.
Earthbound is Mother 2?
Yeah. Well, we never had Mother 1 until the Wii U. So they were just like, oh, we'll just name Mother 2 Earthbound because it's the only one that they're going to get here. Because they finished the translation for Mother 1 and they just never released it because it was too late in the NES life cycle, I think. So Earthbound
on NES, Earthbound came to the West, yeah?
Yeah, only Earthbound. The NES one didn't. Only Earthbound on the SNES.
SNES.
Yeah.
So what I played Earthbound, that was not Mother?
Did you play it Like the SNES one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mother 2.
So wait.
Yeah.
With the stupid kid and the dog and the meteor that came
That's
down.
Mother 2, yeah.
So what's Mother 1?
Mother 1 is about a different stupid kid named Ninten and his group of friends, like
you're blowing my fucking
Lloyd,
mind
Anna,
right
and
now.
Teddy.
Wait, the guy's name is Lloyd? I check out.
Or was it Royd? It depends on the translation patch. That's how long I've been playing these games.
I did not know that this whole time. You guys are seeing I feel like I knew everything there was to know
or whatever.
Yeah, I felt like I know everything about everything, and this is something that I was stumped on.
The Smash Bros stage, Onet, that had the song that's like that was a Mother 1 song, and everyone was like, "Why is that the Earthbound song?" There's your little trivia for the day.
Huh? Did you know?
Did you know? Anyway, it's cool.
So I've only ever played Earthbound. I've only played Mother 2. I've only played Mother 2.
Most people are in that boat because until the Wii U, you couldn't legally play Mother 1.
I see.
So most people are in that boat. But
okay.
Not us hardcore fans.
Well, they all suck, so it doesn't really matter.
Whoa, you throwing shade at Starman.net?
Well, they're all terrible. They're all terrible games, so it doesn't really.
Whoa, just because they're popular, Azario.
Square Enix made another announcement on the Japanese side of things.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They announced that they're releasing the Centennial Case Shijima story.
Isn't it like live action?
The live action game for PS4, PS5, Switch, and PC. It's coming May 12th, one day after my birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Happy birthday, Azario.
Happy birthday. Here's Japanese Night Trap.
You ever play 428 Shibuya Scramble?
No, I always see it on sale, and I always go, I don't know what that is.
You got to fucking get it.
Oh, yeah?
You got to fucking play that game.
Okay.
It is so good. Anyway, game looks cool.
Yeah.
I love these types of games. So, I mean, it's going to come with a behind the scenes feature. So,
and that's only coming out in Japan, right?
No, this game's coming west.
Oh, they just didn't show it in the.
They didn't show it in the English direct. They only showed it in the Japanese direct.
How peculiar.
And then Taiko no Tetsujin is coming. You got Mario Kart 8, another deluxe with the expansion.
Like DLC courses.
48 courses across the year.
The inferior Sonic Sega All-Stars transformed.
You have Metroid Dread with the rookie thing. Rookie mode. So even babies can play it now.
And the hard one hit.
And the harder mode. Yes.
I don't have it in me to do one hit mode. I'm too weak.
No. Kirby, then the Forgotten Land got a new trailer, and Kirby can become
delightful.
Kirby can eat a car.
Yeah.
Okay.
It reminds me of the N64 one where you could like be Fridge Kirby and shit.
Fridge.
Stone Hamster Kirby.
Game looks pretty good. The new Kirby
it looks
game.
Different, and I like that for something like Kirby. It's like, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah. Portal is coming to Switch. The big announcement. The big one. Yeah. The big boy. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was shown.
Now I'm excited.
I fucking cried.
I was on the train, so I couldn't do that. But
yeah, you don't want people to make fun of you.
Yeah, you know those Toronto train people, they're a rough bunch. They'll say, "Look at the little weeaboo crying over Xenoblade Chronicles P," and I'm not ready for that.
I loved Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and people talk shit on the voice acting, but let me tell you,
play it. I own it. And Torna.
Well, I have not beat Torna, so there's that.
People love Torna too.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't have time.
That's fair.
I just ran out of time. I started
Tetsuya Nomura guy.
I started it, and I just couldn't. I didn't have time. I should
have the cartridge version.
Oh, I have the cartridge version too. So
I know we're brothers,
dude. Those are like so rare now, dude.
You got all aggressive. I was like, oh,
you're right. You're right. I took it as an insult. I reacted.
I just wanted to have fun with my bro.
I retracted my statement. I'm just on it.
I just saw Twitter Azario come out.
I'm on edge right now
because of Xenoblade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. Such a good trailer.
It was. The second I heard those British boys with laser swords, I was like, that's Xenoblade.
I was like, is that the Menudo?
Is that the Naruto? Feel the Naruto's power.
I've got to find my friends.
So now it's Rock Lee time.
Am I powerful enough to take you on?
I like the delivery too. It's really accurate.
Yeah, it sounds like we're doing actual voice lines, and no one can tell us differently. Like, no one can tell us that we're wrong because we sound exactly
like it. Yeah.
My friends are my power.
Now that's just Kingdom Hearts. That's just Kingdom Hearts. Come on now.
Let your heart be your guided key.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Darkness within darkness.
Just replace all voice actors in Kingdom Hearts
with Brits. You forgot a game though.
What game did I forget?
Live Alive.
Oh, yes.
Which I always thought was pronounced Live Alive.
Live Alive or something like that, huh?
Which
I say Live Alive.
Live Alive. I say Live Alive, and then they said Live Alive, so we're all wrong.
We're all wrong.
I heard about that years ago, and I was like, man, I want to play that, and there's a patch. And I downloaded it and the patch. I never got around to it for like 5 years. So I'm excited to finally play it in a Octopath Traveler visuals, because it's like 7 RPGs or something mixed into one, where you have a bunch of different time periods, and they all have like different styles and different designers, and all the music is by Yoko Shimomura, I think. And like they play different apparently. And then they all come together in the last chapter from all these different time periods, like, oh, prehistoric, oh, cowboy, oh, all these things. And then they all manage to come together. And like, apparently it's like the most ambitious SNES RPG, but it actually worked. Apparently it's beloved in Japan, according to Twitter. It just never had like a campaign to come here. So I'm really excited to finally play it, because I've been putting that off for a long time.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those games that have constantly popped up on my, you need to play this game.
Yeah.
But more people were talking about Mother 3 than this one. So
there's room for both. There's room for both, which again, I don't expect Mother 3 anymore. I've played the ROM countless times. I have a reproduction cart if I really want to play it physically. So who cares? I don't care if they translate it anymore, but there's room for both. I'm just happy that we're getting live alive, because
not to be confused with Data Live.
Not to be confused with Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Very different game.
Very different games.
Not to be confused with Left Alive.
So what's your favorite announcement?
That's tough. It's between Xenoblade and Live Alive, and probably those two.
I'm going to say Xenoblade 3, definitely.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a Xenoblade X kind of Switch release.
I thought that too. Yeah.
But then I thought
I should play X. I
sucked. That game.
People like that game, I thought.
Not good. Not good. Not a good game. Very boring. It's just a boring game.
And I am surprised they didn't announce it for Switch though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sitting there,
It's like the last Wii U game that hasn't been ported, probably. The last first party one.
It's just sitting there waiting to
sitting there gaining value.
Get us those bathing suit DLCs. We'll talk.
And it also, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is not that far away. I thought it'd be next year, but isn't it September?
Yeah, it looks like they just used a refined engine from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah.
Which is okay with me. Mm-hmm. I like that game. I fucking love that game. So it doesn't even fucking matter. People shit on it. I know the graphics suck on it. And that's what really gets me, is that it would be so much better on another console. That's true. Because this is what we get. This is what I have to like, Yeah. And I understand that it's on like an inferior like console, but I'm telling you, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Because this is all that we have. So I'm excited for Xenoblade. I'm excited for Fire Emblem Warriors.
Me too. I'm excited for Chrono Cross. I'm excited for Live Alive.
Yeah, there's a new Triangle Strategy demo available, so I'll be playing that tonight.
I'm excited for the Force Unleashed, the Wii version re-release.
Terrible fucking game.
I like the PS3 one. I think it's goofy fun, but I would never. That's not a game that I was like, they have to re-release the Force Unleashed.
Yeah, even though the Force Unleashed is a good campaign.
Yeah.
The Wii version.
He's an anime character, basically.
Yeah, he's the Wii version. Ooh.
Yeah.
It just looked like a PS1
you can run
game.
The fucking PS3 version on a Switch, please. Come on.
Do something nice for us. But that's it.
Yeah. What did you guys think?
Yeah, let us know. Below. Yeah, leave a comment. Tell us what you liked from the show.
What didn't you like? Noisy Pixels run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
He knows it.
I don't even need to add that to docs anymore.
Nope.
I used to add it to documents so that I could be like, okay, that's what it is. Now it's ingrained. Noisy Pixels giving Chrono Cross Remastered a 9 out of 10.
Whoa, hey, you gave it away. Now they know what we're going to give it.
It's true. Now when there's not a 9, they'll go, in episode 50 of Unqualified Game Chat, you said it was going to be a 9. Hello.
Do review scores even mean anything to you?
Oh, typical elite journalists paid off by Big Square.
But that's it.
That's it.
So have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Noisy Pixel.